Thanks for choosing us. Well, this afternoon, President John Dramani Mahama has called for a ceasefire in the ongoing Middle East conflict, urging peace amid the U.S.-Israel-Iran tension. Speaking to thousands of Muslims during the Eid celebration at the Black Star Square here in Accra, he called for prayers for Ghana and the world and appealed to the leaders of the United States, Israel and Iran to engage in dialogue to end the war.
Let us choose dialogue over discord. Let us choose unity over division, and let us choose peace over conflict. As president, I stay dedicated to creating a Ghana that serves all its citizens. Our reset agenda focuses on restoring hope, rebuilding trust, and creating opportunities for everyone. We're focused on expanding access to quality education, creating jobs, especially for our youth, investing in infrastructure across all the regions, strengthening our healthcare delivery, and empowering our Zongos and underserved communities. We'll keep making sure that development reaches every part of our nation. But government alone cannot achieve this. We need your partnership, we need your prayers and your continued commitment to national development. As we celebrate today, we cannot ignore the pain and suffering that is going on in other parts of the world. Today, as we pray to Allah, our thoughts are with those who are impacted by the continued conflict in the Middle East. Innocent lives, including women and children, are being lost. Families have been displaced and communities have been shattered. On this solemn occasion of Eid al-Fitr, I invite all of us to offer prayers for peace in the Middle East. Let us pray that Allah will grant comfort to the bereaved families. Let us pray for healing of those who have been injured. And let us pray for relief to those in distress and wisdom to the leaders of the countries that are fighting to choose dialogue over war. The Holy Quran teaches us that saving one life is as if saving all of humanity. We must never lose sight of our shared humanity. May Allah touch the hearts of the leaders, President Trump, Netanyahu, Mustafa Khamenei, so that this war will come to an end. Ghana remains committed to the principles of peace, justice, and respect for international law, and will continue to lend our voice to calls for a peaceful resolution of this conflict and any other conflicts anywhere. My Muslim brothers and sisters, as we celebrate Eid, let us remember those who may not have enough. Let us reach out with kindness to those who are experiencing poverty and those in need and the vulnerable in our society. Let us reinforce the bonds of brotherhood and sisterhood that unite us. And let us share the little that we have with the ones who are unfortunate. Each should be recognized not only in what we receive, but also in what we give. Let's also take a moment to pray for our beloved nation, Ghana. May Allah bless Ghana with peace and stability. May Allah grant wisdom and guidance to me and the leadership of this country. May Allah prosper the work of our hands, and may Allah unite us as one people with a shared destiny. I once again wish all Muslims in Ghana and around the world a joyful and blessed Eid al-Fitr. May Allah accept our fasting, our prayers, and may He recognize our good deeds. May He continue to bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. I wish everyone Eid Mubarak. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Thank you very much.
Well, my colleague James Aveji joins me in the studio. He's returning from the program, and he came to the studio with a new name today. James, how should we call you now?
My name is Yakub.
Oh, James Yakub.
Yes.
Oh, nice meeting you, James.
I wish
Yakub.
I could do a phrase and say my name is Yakub, but that's okay.
So what actually happened on the ground?
Well, so you had thousands, and I must say this is the first time I am covering this celebration, and I was amazed by the number of people who trooped to the the Black Star Square to observe this celebration. Thousands of Muslims led by various clerics, and the religious affairs, as we know, is led by the National Chief Imam himself. You also have various leaders from the political divide, leadership from Parliament. The Majority Leader, Mahama Yariga, led the majority side of the House, as well as the Minority Leader, Alexander Fenyumaki, were all there to observe the day. The NDC's National Chairman, you should see his dressing. I'm sure it's on our social media platforms.
I see.
General Mosquito never disappoints when he has to dress for events, appearing in his long, big agbada for the occasion. And a number of dignitaries across. The special guest of honor has been the vice president from the Sierra Leone, who came to observe the occasion. And so it was a beautiful one. Prayers were led for both the country and the global peace, as the president has stated as well. And so that's the atmosphere. But I must say that it has been a very, very hot morning till afternoon of prayers. But our colleague, our Muslim friends have been resilient in the sun doing the prayers and observing all of this in a space of about 2 to 3 hours.
Well, it appears Judas is on duty today, so they may have to deal with that.
Exactly.
But then this Chief Imam has also been speaking. What has he said?
So he first spoke about the peace that needed to be guided, especially both internationally and Ghana. He said at this age of 106 and turning 107 this year, the legacy he wants to leave behind, should Allah call him today, is to hand over a peaceful Ghana to the next Chief Imam. He went on to also condemn the level of hooliganism that is going into our student sports activities. You know about the case of the Eastern and Central Region sports activities, where students went on rampage, destroying things at the stadiums. But most importantly for him is the drug abuse among the youth in the country. He said he's ready to back any campaign, both government-sponsored or individual or private-sponsored, to deal with drug abuse among the youth.
We see how students themselves will destroy all those things that have been provided to make sporting activity an interesting one, an entertaining one. In recent times, we have seen this growing trend. But these young people are our leaders tomorrow. Your Excellency, some of them will replace you tomorrow when you are no more in office. What kind of students, future leaders, are we building? Secondly, Your Excellency, the rising trend of drug abuse, particularly with which the Muslim community is afflicted, is a matter of concern. Our youth are being destroyed through drug business and drug addiction. We are losing our young people to drugs. It's a painful experience and painful reality. Your Excellency, Chief Imam says if there is anything that together with him you can do, is prepared to join you in any program of such importance. Our road safety, the Chief Imam was visited by the National Road Safety Authority, and they brought him with a message, because he is the patron and ambassador of road safety in the country. He is aware, especially on a day of celebration like this, how young Muslims ride motorbike recklessly, terrorizing, intimidating non-Muslim onlookers who want to see the beauty of our celebration. It's a worrying trend, a disturbing thing on the heart of the Chief Imam. It's through the police, if there is anything we can do, by way of public education and also enforcement of law, if it requires that he will have a word or a step to take, Your Excellency, Chief Imam is ready to partner with you in this.
Well, he's also been talking about illegal mining, James
Exactly.
Aveji, and that's quite key and topical. What did he say?
So, according to the Chief Imam through his spokesperson, Sheikh Aremeyaw Shaibu, he said what is happening in the country now is against the teachings of Islam and the Quran, which entreats all humans to be the keepers of our environment. He wants government and all stakeholders to take the fight to the ground and stop the illegality now in order to protect our environment.
That the earth and everything that exists in it are signs of the greatness and wisdom of Allah. The Holy Quran reminds us that, saying, إن في اختلاف الليل والنهار وما خلق الله في السماوات والأرض لآيات لقوم يتقون. Indeed, in the alternation of the night and day, and in what Allah has created in the heavens and the earth, are signs for people who are mindful of Him. These signs serve as reminders of us, of Allah's majesty, and call upon us to reflect upon the duties, our duties as stewards of His creation. Your Excellency, in Islam, the human being occupies a special position, and that is, he is the Khalifatullahi fil Ard. That is the vicegerent of Allah on earth, or if you like, the representative of Allah on earth. Allah says in the Holy Quran, indeed, I will place upon the earth a successive authority, a representative who will undertake a duty to manage and to keep in trust, in profound responsibility, those things that Allah has provided for us in this world. The Holy Quran therefore calls on us to eschew and abandon, avoid all forms of distractions and corruption that seek to destroy the gifts of Allah given to us, on us, and then also depriving all humanity from making the best of benefit from the compassion of Allah through the creation that He has given to us. Considering the growing environmental crisis facing our world today, it is imperative that we take collective responsibility to protect our environment. As believers, we must recognize that environmental stewardship is not a mere civic duty or responsibility, but a moral and spiritual obligation rooted in our faith. I therefore call on all Muslims and all citizens to actively participate in all efforts aimed at protecting and preserving our natural environment. Harmful practices such as illegal mining, popularly known as galamsey, indiscriminate sand winning, uncontrolled deforestation, threaten the ecological balance of our nation and undermine the well-being of the present and future generations. Such actions are contrary to the teachings of Islam and also contrary to the very spirit and wisdom of fasting which we have gone through, and so therefore needs to be discouraged.
Well, let's check in with our correspondent to see how Eid celebrations are unfolding across the country. We're starting in the Upper West region, where the Deputy Upper West Regional Chief Imam, Sheikh Ahmed Yaqub, says the biggest challenges facing Muslims in the country, particularly the youth, are poverty and illiteracy, which he says often push some into criminal and violent activities. Speaking shortly after leading prayers in Wa, he appealed to the government through the Interior Minister to consider allocating a quota and security recruitment to the leadership of the Muslim community. Sheikh Yaqub said this would not only help steer youth away from crime, but also address unemployment among young people. JoyNews' Upper West Regional correspondent Rafiq Salam reports from Wa.
Following the successful completion of 30 days of fasting, where they abstain from the eating of food and drinking of water and other assorted items, hundreds of followers of the Al-Sunnah wa Jama'ah in the Wa municipality of the Upper West region converged at the Wasina High School Technical School Park for an open congregational prayer. They were led in the 2-rakat prayer by the Deputy Upper West Chief Imam of the Al-Sunnah wa Jama'ah, Sheikh Ahmed Yaqub, who stepped in on behalf of the Aswa Chief Imam, Sheikh Mohammed Gaub Daud. In a sermon after the prayer, Sheikh Ahmed Yaqub urged Muslims to see each other as the keeper, admonishing them not to relapse but continue the path of the spiritual purity and upliftment they embark on during the Ramadan. Sheikh Ahmed Yaqub noted that one of the challenges faced by the country, particularly Muslims, is the sea of unemployed youth, which he said is a threat to the security of the country. He called on the government through the Interior Minister Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak to consider giving slots to the Muslim Ummah to help solve the unemployment jigsaw puzzle in their respective communities.
You know what dragged the youth into the drugs and the alcohol? Poverty is one of the factors. Poverty is one of the factors. Because I went to prisons and I met a young man who told me that due to unemployment, he involved himself in armed robbery to get something to cater for the mother and the family. So we are urging the government with the new recruitment that they are talking about. If they can give we the religious bodies a quota, something that to employ our youth, so to engage them, so that tomorrow they will be a useful citizens to help us promote our faith.
The Deputy Aswa Chief Imam also used the opportunity to remind the government of their promise to absorb the Aswad College of Education into its fold in order to give not only employment opportunities to the people, but also serve as a citadel of learning of Arabic at the college.
We thank God Nasir Jahan Training College has been in existence, supported a very huge number of the youth to be teachers. You go to Titco, it's also there. Employed a very big number. You go to Makwai, also is there. But when you look at Upper West region geographical and look at our population, you see that this training college up to now will not be able to meet the requirement of our teacher training. Especially as our training college have one unique character, that is the Arabic department, because government in its agenda they have introduced Arabic even from the basic level. This is the third year now we are writing BCE in Arabic. If we are writing BCE in Arabic and we don't have a qualified Arabic teachers to teach Arabic, what are we doing to ourselves? That is why we are urging the government, calling from the mayor, from the Honorable Jesau, the MPs and the government as well, and our brother Honorable Haruna Idrisu, that they sue and CG Tech, they look into this Aswad Training College issue. So this 2026, we know His Excellency the President, he mean business. His A is A and his B is B. He came and we met and we told him this is our issue. We want to remind him, you, our brother Rafiq Salam, you have the longest voice. You have the strongest voice. If you say, wow, this training college will be done.
Joining them for the prayer was the Member of Parliament for the Wa East, Dr. Godfrey Sedi Jesau, who stated that the holy month of Ramadan is a period of measured action which imbibed in Muslims' discipline and punctuated with incessant prayers. Reacting to the reminder of the Deputy Chief Aswad Imam's request to the government to absorb the Aswad College of Education, this was his response.
It was a manifesto promised by the President Mahama during the campaign. And there's the Al Farouk College in Wenchi. That is an example that he have always cited. And he promised the Al Sunnah community that will be absorbing it and putting some infrastructure there. So it's a renewed call. I'm going to discuss it with the Minister of Education. And I'm very confident that we'll be able to do that because it's a promise and then we can keep it. We have the power to keep it.
Former One Municipal Chief Executive Alaji Saku Tairo Mumin also shared his thoughts on the Ramadan.
One can always say that this period has shown that Islam is a beautiful religion, and the way we coexisted and the benevolence we extended to the needy and the unable people, we should maintain it. And I think that is what society needs to thrive.
Reporting for JoyNews, Rafiq Salam.
Away from Wa, let's head now to Techiman, where the celebrations there has been marked with wide attendance from individuals there. The municipal imam of the Al-Usanu community appealed for an end to the U.S.-Iran conflict. There's more in this report by my colleague, Anna Sabit.
The Eid al-Fitr festival marks the end of a 30-day long month of fasting for Muslims around the world. And here in Techiman, at the Jaco Community Senior High School's Park, members of the Al-Sunnah al-Jama'ah sect trooped in here to celebrate this Eid, which is the second most important festival for Muslims around the world. The message that has been resonating amongst the leadership of this sect has been a word of caution for world leaders to unite, to stay together, to be peaceful, so that this, unfortunate, war that is happening in the Middle East will be over. Imam Idris Sulaiman is the municipal chief imam of Al-Sunnah al-Jama'ah. He says whatever happens in any part of the world today, affects the rest of the world, as we are currently living in a global village.
If you see what is happening in the world, you see that we are lucky to be in this part of the world. But we are also appealing to all those who are leaders of all nations. They should beg them to stop what they are doing, because I don't think there is a winner in any war. No war have a winner. If you win and you lose so many people, it means you didn't win, because you will see them again. And at the same time, I want to let the world know that no war is against one person today, because our economy are the same economy. So we are begging the world to have patience and look at us and then stop this war so that we can get our own peace.
Well, the message from Nananom of the Zongo, community has been a word of caution to the youth, particularly with regards to being law-abiding. The Gomba chief of Techiman, Alaji Yakubu, has been cautioning the youth to be law-abiding. With the Afro Festival already taking place, he wants, Zongo and Muslim youth to listen and abide by all directives that has been set out by the Nananom of the Techiman Traditional Council.
Recently, we all heard that the Techiman Traditional Council said everybody should sleep at 10 p.m. Some slept, some didn't sleep. It brought a confrontation between police and some youth. We are apologizing on behalf of those youth. And we are saying that we will not do that again. Everybody should be law-abiding. Techiman belongs to Nananom. Whatever they say we should do, we should all be law-abiding and comply with whatever they say.
Some of the youth have also been adding their voices to the call for Muslims to stay away from drugs and other vices that they deem are not fit for Muslims. We may also want to listen to what the youth who have celebrated here with us has been saying.
Advice to the youth: we should not take this as an opportunity to enter into drug addiction or into chaos or certain un-Islamic practices, as it used to happen, salad dance, tramal, alcoholism and stuff. It's an opportunity to dress and then say hello to our brothers in the prisons, those in the hospitals, those who are indoors, they can come out, and those who are handicapped, and those who are also as strong as we are, we can also go out to say hello to them.
So this has been what transpired here at the Jako Community Day Senior High School Park here in Techiman, where the members of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah observed the Eid al-Fitr festival. And Anas Sabit reporting for JoyNews.
Well, thankfully, I have Anas Sabit with me, as well as Rafiq Salam, all the way from Wa. Rafiq, let me start with you. What else came up during the celebration in your region?
The celebration in Wa, I must say, at least is going on well. Wa, here we have 3 Muslim sects that comprise of the Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, the Ahmadi Muslim, and then also the Orthodox Muslim sect. They are actually the largest Muslim sector in the world. Only the Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, they observe the Eid al-Fitr prayer today at the Wa Secondary Technical School Park. And so tomorrow, the other 2 will also convene or observe theirs at the Nasigi Bomb, the second park, and also the Imperial Gardens, respectively. But the celebration here was quite good. We went to the Wa Secondary Technical School Park, full of a lot of Muslims, and then tens and hundreds of Muslims converged at the school park for the celebration of the 2 rakat open prayer. They were gorgeously dressed, both in their white apparel, both men and women. Children took part in this 2 rakat prayer. And so the observance of the Eid was very good here in Wa. But there were 3 key things that were spoken of. One has to do with the drug abuse, and then the obvious that most of the youth are involved in Wa. Then the second issue that they spoke about, which has to do with employment for the youth. And then according to the Deputy Chief Imam of the Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, Sheikh Ahmed, he spoke about the need to employ these people, because when you come to our prison, majority of the people are at the prison and now belong to the youth. And he cited an instance where somebody said that he was in this prison because
of lack of employment. And so, by that, he called on the Interior Minister to come to the aid of the people, give quotas to these Islamic leaders so that they can also give it to the people. That will not only employ the people, but at least make them self-sufficient, to enable them to practice their faith. The last issue that he spoke about has to do with government to absorb the Aswad College of Education, which is at Mangwe in the East district of the Upper West region. For him, he's of the opinion that it's a promise that was made by John Dramani Mahama during the campaign, and he thinks that if he fulfills that promise, that will help a lot. Because nowadays, the last 3 years, they have been writing BC Arabic, and then they don't have the teachers. And he thinks that if the school, the college is absorbed, it will help a lot of people who want to go or learn Arabic.
And here in Accra, Rafiq, the sun is scorching. Is that the case where you are, and is that impacting the celebrations in any way?
I will tell you that the sun is at its zenith here in the Upper West. You know, if Accra is reading about 37 degrees or 35 degrees here, we should be reading about 39, 41 degrees. As I speak to you now, it's about 39 degrees here. But people that they have really defied it, they stood in the sun for this prayer. In 1 year nowadays, when you get up in the morning, the average constant temperature after 9 a.m. is around 35 degrees. And so it's really extremely warm here, and the sun is up a bit.
Thank you so much, Rafiq Salam, all the way from Wa. I also have Anas Sabit. He's in Techiman for us. Anas, how's the celebration like in your region?
Well, Faustina, just like Rafiq has said, Muslims in Techiman have observed the Eid today, with the exception of the Ahmadi sect, who we are told that a message from the national imam, instructed that they observe the Eid tomorrow. Apart from that, the Orthodox, the Tijaniya sect, and then the Al-Sunnah sect all observe their Eid al-Fitr festival today. I had the chance to monitor both grounds, and from the Al-Sunnah Jama'ah sect who observed this at the Jacko Community Senior School, the message that resonated there has to do with a call on the people to remain good as they throughout the month of Ramadan. The month of Ramadan is seen as a school that teaches Muslims on things not to do. And so usually you find a lot of Muslims, doing a lot of good things, giving alms, giving zakat, praying a lot. And so the Imam called on them to continue some of the things they learned within the month of Ramadan. And apart from that, there's also this call by the Imam for leaders, or world leaders at large, to come together to speak about peace in the Middle East. He noted that there's no winner when it comes to wars, and because we are now living in a global village, whatever happens anywhere in the world affects the rest of the world. So he's admonishing for a call for both the US, Israel, and then Iran to lay their arms so that the world will have peace before whatever is happening there spills over to affect us here in this part of the world. Also, one more thing they spoke about had to do with the youth being law-abiding. Usually during Eid festivities, you find, Muslim youth in the Muslim communities riding, and then do so many things that are not, part of the teachings of Islam. So these are some of the major things the Imam spoke about, and also prayed for the country and called for all of us to support the president in the coming years, so that he'll be able to achieve all the things he promised during the 2024 elections. So these are the major things that were spoken about in Techiman here during the Eid.
And after the prayers, I know that next on the lineup will be celebrations in Techiman. Is the weather in any way affecting that?
Well, the weather, actually, as at 9 a.m. when the prayers started, the sun was up there, and, people were sweating. Honestly, you find a lot of people not actually out there as I speak to you now because of the heat all over. So you see a lot of people indoors. Some are also seated in shades because of the high temperatures we are recording here. It is in a way affecting, the normal, atmosphere when it comes to Eid. But the young ones are all over, moving up and down in joyous mode. You know, throughout the month of Ramadan, because Muslims hardly eat and drink from dawn to dusk. Around this minute, you find a lot of people, you know, indoors because they are weak. They are getting weaker. But today, things are not like that. A lot of them are out there eating and, you know, having fun. So that's the difference. The heat is there, all right. But the fact that they have the energy now, they can eat and drink and rejoice. That's what was the difference as I speak to you here in Techiman.
And I'm waiting for my share right here in Accra. Thank you so much, Anas and Rafiq. Let's head now to the northern region, where the regional minister, Adolf John Ali, has appeared to the individuals there and appealed for calm in the region as government works to address the ongoing water crisis. My colleague Martina Bugri is there for us. She earlier filed a report which we'll bring to you shortly. But Martina, tell me, how are celebrations in your region?
It's a beautiful day here, very sunny, like Rafiq said, from the Upper West. Most people who gathered at the Jubilee Park to pray, I mean, the place was filled to capacity. From all walks of life, they came around to say thank you to God, to seeing them through this period. A lot of people were excited that they've been able to finish the 30 days. Why? Because the weather was very harsh, very sunny weather, making it very difficult for people to stay without water. But a lot of them were able to go through. And so the common greetings amongst them was congratulations for this feat we have achieved. A lot of people believe that the sacrifice, the prayers they have offered, things are going to go well for them. They believe that it's a time they've cleansed themselves, they've charted a good path, and they believe that things will become better for them in their well-being as well as in their health as well. For the celebration, right after the prayers, a lot of people started distributing food. I mean, you see families moving to other families to give them food, friends also giving out food. And the most people who are enjoying all this are the young ones. You know, they are everywhere, visiting people for gifts. I mean, when they bring you food from their parents, you give them money or something, or sometimes you even give them food. And so they are excited, and it's a great day in the northern region.
Indeed, Martina, and I'm sure you'll be bringing me food as well so that I can also give you a tip. But then, how's the weather in your region, and is that even impacting celebrations in any way?
Yes, it is impacting. I mean, normally if the weather is cool, you have the grown-ups also stepping out. But most grown-ups are home. It's the kids who are on the streets and moving around. But most people are either indoors or they are under shade with their colleagues, just having fun or conversation.
Thank you.
One key thing is that when they are seated like that, the food keeps coming, and then everybody's having real fun.
Okay, thank you so much, Martina. Enjoy the celebrations, and I'm looking forward to my share right here in Accra. But let's bring you that report she filed earlier.
The long-standing water crisis in the northern region has reached a critical point, with residents grappling with severe water shortage, particularly during the peak of the dry season. The situation is further worsened by the drying up of most dams, a problem compounded by the destructive impact of sand winning and the blockage of water supply to the treatment plant by the sand winners. Speaking at the Eid celebration, the Northern Regional Minister, Adolf John Ali, assured that government was working to address the broader water situation in the region.
His Excellency the President, through the Minister of Water Resources, has been able to secure 3 strong pumping machines to replace the obsolete ones, to ensure that we get supply of water. And so this, I am assuring the people of Tamale that with this mitigation, we will get potable water in our houses from now.
On conflicts in the area, the minister attributed most of the conflicts to chieftaincy and land conflicts and appealed to Muslims, who are the majority in the region, to use dialogue to address their grievance.
Northern region, we have come far and we need peace. In the absence of peace, there can be no meaningful development. In the absence of peace, nothing can take place. We know in the northern region, most of our security issues come as a result of chieftaincy and land disputes. Let us learn as a people to solve these problems through dialogue without resorting to violence. RECSEC will go after you fully if you abuse the peace that we are enjoying and take the law into your own hands.
He also touched on the drug issue, which he assured the region's security is working to address.
Let us do our best to get out of this drug abuse. It will not help us, it will only destroy us. I also charge parents with the responsibility of ensuring that we try as much as possible to groom our children very well. Very soon, my task force, which is headed by the regional security coordinator, known as the Red Maria, will clamp down on these children.
Some of the residents spoke to JoyNews on the celebration.
Anytime the month is coming to an end, it's always a sad moment for some of us. And it's also a moment that some people also rejoice because there's an opportunity to also celebrate the Eid. You know, this is a period that we make merry, we share food, and our brothers and sisters who are also in our communities talk of our Christian brothers.
This year, Ramadan has not been easy, especially being around the northern region. The sun wasn't easy, but Alhamdulillah, God has seen us through. And all we will get to say to our family, some of us are coming far away to the north here because of working at our staff in education.
We thank Allah for this special day, and we pray that Allah will accept from us. Allah has made it so easy that this opportunity for us to unite with families. So we pray that Allah will accept and enjoy TV. So may Allah reward you.
It's very sunny over here. Like the weather is not friendly. So it's our religion, and we have to do it for the sake of Allah. So we just gave our all. We tried. Wish each and every Muslim a happy Eid.
While still on the Eid celebrations, the National Chief Imam has called for unity among Ghana's diverse ethnic groups during the Eid festivities, urging citizens to embrace peace and support one another in line with Islamic teachings. He spoke at his Fadama residence when Gol donated some items to the Muslim community. Nancy Kumsin reports.
Ahead of the Eid celebrations, Gol paid a courtesy call on the Chief Imam at his residence in Fadama. During their visit, the Chief Imam urged diverse groups not to give rise to conflicts, but to be united and help one another, as Allah expects.
We all will come from the same father. Our father is one common father, and that is Adam alayhi salam. All of us, humanity, we proceeded from Adam. And then Allah made us into races and tribes, not for any reason, so that in diversity we even recognize one another and be helpers of each other, and not because we have to be in conflict and dispute, so that we now fall into violence. He said, that is not the reason God gave us this diversity. He said our father is one. In fact, our origin is one. We come from the same father, the same mother, Adam and Eve. Therefore, this kind of peace that we're enjoying, we and followers of other faith, let us not do anything to undermine it, so we can live in continuous peace, so that others will also learn from us. Learn from us how to live in peace and harmony. Followers of all faith.
Dr. Michael Kofi, head of research, GOEL, says that donations are part of the company's corporate social responsibility and an annual tradition to stand with their Muslim brothers and sisters during Ramadan.
As part of our corporate social responsibility, on occasions like this, we stand with our Muslim brothers and sisters, even as they are about to break their long fast of the holy month of Ramadan. It's an annual ritual that we do in support of the celebration of Eid Fitri.
The chief imam also expressed gratitude for the support and prayed for the growth and continued impact on the organization.
Therefore, we are praying that God Almighty will elevate you. God will increase you in abundance and blessings. And God grant you the strength of body and mind to work. And may God be your support. All your endeavors and interactions, may God bless it.
For JoyNews, Nancy Kumson's report read to you.
Away from the Eid celebrations, residents along the hillsides of Kaswa are raising the alarm as increasingly intense rainfall linked to climate change threatens their homes. They say the heavy downpours are carving deep gullies into the land, putting entire neighborhoods at risk. Rapid construction on the slopes and tree removal, they add, have weakened the natural systems that have once kept the soil stable. Grace Amakwa and Ramat Bashiru have more in today's episode of Climate Evidence.
Many hillside communities in Kaswa, houses are expanding up the slopes, often without proper drainage or erosion control systems. Environmental experts warn that such development can significantly increase erosion risk during intense rainfall. Studies show that vegetation can reduce soil erosion by more than 50% by holding soil particles together and slowing the flow of surface water. Residents say rainfall patterns in the area have changed in recent years, with storms becoming heavier and less predictable. For many families living along the slopes, each downpour now brings fear. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change notes that even where total annual rainfall remains stable, storms are now delivering larger volumes of rain within shorter periods, thus increasing the risk of flooding, erosion, and landslides. Local builders say the impact of these rains is becoming more visible with every storm. In Okasumedu, a mason who has worked in the area for years points to deep holes carved into the ground by running rainwater, describing them as obvious signs of how quickly the soil is being washed away. He explains that when rainfall hits bare slopes without vegetation or proper drainage channels, water flows rapidly downhill, eroding the soil and weakening the foundations of nearby structures.
Powder and near form abonim nti nsuo no so tosa na se fa bia material na air soft na wash ko nti ha se ne the other side ni nyina na nsuo no wash ko bom na fe across akọ the other side of the road bia agina yi sa basa asase no mu ayemra ha ni nyina betime abu agum.
He believes replanting trees could help stabilize the land and reduce the risk of erosion. Environmental studies show that tree roots act as natural anchors for soil, improving slope stability and reducing the likelihood of landslides during heavy rainfall. But across many expanding peri-urban communities around Kaswa, developers often clear trees to make space for housing.
And the Hanon Sona Abeye fence Amanano. Kesiano, Ebia Nubi Nesen Kedrian womb, Serbia Anka, Enyino, Ebia intimate sound washing more and Fanco because Hannah says, okay, would the machine echo far boulders at the Ababe Felimoa and Yamanaketwa.
For Esther, who's lived in the community for nearly 3 decades, the changing weather patterns are deeply worrying. She says storms now arrive suddenly and with greater force, raising fears that the weakened slopes could collapse and destroy homes.
Dangerous.
Emergency management officials say such concerns are founded. The National Disaster Management Organization says it is working to raise awareness and help communities reduce disaster risk. The organization notes that climate change is contributing to more intense rainfall events, increasing the likelihood of erosion and landslides in already vulnerable communities.
Bonding that holds the particles of the hill together are weakened by the human activity. So anytime there's rainfall, it serves as a lubricant. It lubricates the particles. So we are working with the assembly, who has overall jurisdiction and also authority to regulate development in that area, to ensure that development is done and the appropriate technology is applied to ensure that structures are safe and the people living in them are also safe.
Meanwhile, the Ghana Hydrological Authority says stronger drainage infrastructure, proper land use planning, and strict adherence to building regulations will be key to reducing the risk.
Yes, flooding is you and I that are causing it. Let me put it that way. We are losing a lot of low-lying areas. Our reservoirs are being filled. People are feeling it anyhow and they are building. And you know, God in His own wisdom has created the whole earth that there should be some areas that could retain flow. But this is where we are losing all those. And our government would have to now go in and acquire land to, bring back those detention and retention areas. I think it's about time we need to sit up as a nation and begin to strike a whip. People that are doing these illegal activities must be brought to book. So then if it rains, you and I will be free from flooding.
As climate change continues to intensify rainfall patterns, communities built on vulnerable hillsides are facing growing risk. Without stronger drainage systems, proper land use planning, and efforts to restore vegetation, residents fear the next heavy downpour could cause even greater damage. Grace Ama Akwa and Ramat Bashir's report for JoyNews.
This story is brought to you by JoyNews in partnership with CDKN Ghana, University of Ghana Center for Climate Change and Sustainability Studies, with funding from Claire R4I Opportunities Fund.
You're still watching The Pulse. When we return, we'll tell you about the Joy Safari experience. Please stay with us. Well, thanks for staying with us here on The Pulse. Well, it's time now to take you to the Achimota Mall. The Joy Prime Ghana Fest is kicking off today. Exhibitors are offering irresistible discounts to individuals who pass by to buy all made in Ghana products and services. Well, let me take you there live. KMJ is there for us.
Tifa Catering Service.
So Tifa's Catering Service, for now we are even here with our Tifa's local bar only. So with the local bar we have our special signature Burkina, Sobolo, Zonkom, Asana, everything local. The taste you can't resist, and you can locate us at Medina Taxi Rank. And you can place your order on 0542 028811 0542 028811. Tifa special, Tifa's local bar, the taste you can't resist.
Okay, Tifa local bar.
The taste you can't resist.
Tifa local bar.
The taste you can't resist.
Tifa local bar.
The taste you can't resist.
Baraka de Salah. But you didn't do me salaka. Okay, fix me salaka. I'll be back to drink the first and enjoy it. Okay, we're live on Joy Prime, and we're here at the Achimota Mall. It's all about the Ghana Fest 2026, Joy Prime, and it's all the Joy Primes making this possible. If you're not here yet, make your way here. We're going to be here today, tomorrow, and Sunday from 8 a.m. till late in the evening. We've got activities coming up. We're going to be doing dancing competition. We're going to be doing a lot of activities, eating competition, karaoke is also going to happen over here. So make your way here and enjoy the best of it. Let me go to Safe Haven right now. 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 Ah, are you the one? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. What is your name?
My name is Bubune.
Bubune.
Yes.
And you are the one representing Safe.
Yes.
Hey, Bubune.
So it's Safe Haven exclusive foods.
Safe Haven exclusive foods, aka Bubune. Bubune, talk to me. What do you have? What do you have? Show me.
We have cereals in different flavors for your taste buds. It is very affordable.
Okay, and do you have a number I can call you on? Okay, mention the number for me. Only me will call you, don't worry.
0240 365 770.
Mention it again.
0240 365 770.
Safe Haven is here with us, and you can call them. They've got the very best. Mommy, talk to me.
All right, so at Safe Haven, we have different flavors of our cereals that are infused with special dates and other very healthy stuff that you can have. And so we have them in various variants. We have Milky Tiger Nut Mix. We have Soya Exclusive. We have Yummy Rice Mix, Oats Crunch, Smooth Maize Mix. And all these ones, I can bet you could even take it with cold water, warm water, make it in a smoothie from bake, and then cook it as well. Very, very, very affordable, like we said. So if you haven't passed by our stand, please do so to pass by. Thank you.
Please do so to pass by. And we have a beautiful daughter who is sleeping as well. God bless the princess. Anyway, we move on. Why are we next? Easy Buy. Easy Buy Ghana is here. Easy Buy Ghana is here. See, you don't have to hustle. You don't have to stress yourself. Okay. There are things in life, God created it to be very easy for you. You are the one complicating it. Easy. Talk to me.
Yeah, welcome to Easy Buy Ghana. We are known for buy now, pay later. If you want any of these phones on buy now, pay later, you can just pay as minimum depending on the ones you want. We have 3.
Just like that?
Yes, 300 cedis, and you can take any phone you want. The latest one that come on 50 Pro, waterproof, everything. This one 1,200. You can take it.
Oh, very, very easy, very affordable as well.
Yes, please. Just bring your Ghana card and we are good to go.
I don't have to bring my grandfather's house. No, I don't have to. Just a Ghana card.
Ghana card and we are good to go.
How are you making life so easy for people like that? You don't lose?
No, please. So this is an initiative to help small scale people, business people, traders to be able to enter into the world of smartphones, social media, improve their businesses with their phones.
Wow, this is amazing. And it's here. Easy Buy Ghana is making that possible. How can we reach you? This one is for everybody.
Yes, please. So we have partners all across Max Buy Ghana, Franco Trading, Compu Ghana. I also here. Max Buy is also here. You can get into their shop. Appliances also are on Easy Buy. Buy now, pay later.
Buy now, pay later. Easy Buy is making that possible. We have some number I want to put out there.
Yes, so you can reach our customer service number on 059 69 20578. So 059 69 20578. You can reach us. They will direct you to any shop across the country. You can direct you to any shop.
Okay, be Easy Buy. God bless you so much. This one you're doing for Mother Ghana. We're excited about it. We're so right here. Let's get into this right now. Floor 360 is in the building. Make some noise. All right, talk to me. Let's come again. We're live on TV right now, so let's go. No, come. You come. Come here. Before the men spoke for women. Now women will talk for women. So when we say Floor 360, what do we have?
It's a feminine brand. We sell sanitary pads for now. It is the best in town. So yeah.
It is the best in town. That's right. No gap, no bend. Anyway, so we have a place that people can reach us and also buy from us. Those who want to buy and sell and all that.
Yeah, you can come to our office, Tema Fashion Hub opposite Amaris Terminal. Yeah.
Okay, and the number you can call on is
0205002384.
All right, again.
0205002384.
All right, so that's the number you can call on. If Empress Gift is using it and you're a woman, you have no option than to also use it. This one is Noko Fine, Noko Bruta, Noko Flow 3. That's right. All right, so we're still right here, and it's all about the made in Ghana, and we're celebrating Ghanaian products. We're patronizing them. We're making sure that you also buy and enjoy the very best of Ghana. And Ahom Kanachra.
So this is a full stand for if you are very hungry, come to Ahomka Natural Juice stand. So we have Ahomka Natural Juice and we have Jay's Golden Pie. So this is not your regular pie with the onion.
At all.
This one, we have apple pie and it's filled. It's a full meal. You take one, I'm not sure you can finish it. You leave some for maybe later in the week.
I tried, I'm not eating till tomorrow.
Yes, so we have apple pie, we have burger pie, we have chicken and mushroom, gizzard. You cut the filling, you see it is filled up. So please come and try it. And then we have the natural fruit juice as usual. Freshly squeezed fruits, made naturally, no preservatives, no sugar, and it's very refreshing. Ahomka juice is naturally refreshing.
It is naturally refreshing, and that's what we're saying. Please call us on
02089737777. Yes, and then we are located at Dome, so very close. We take orders and we deliver everywhere.
All right, we take orders, we deliver everywhere. And again, she said gizzard, not lizard. We beg you. All right, let's make some noise for Federated Food Processing Limited. We are back again.
Yes.
Come here. My family members are following me. Come here. I don't want them to follow me here. All right, let's talk about Federated Aseda rice. Yes. My goodness.
Okay, so Aseda rice is Ghana-made rice, grown and produced in Ghana here, and we are located at Achimota Mile 7, Bejawa Home. When you locate Fedco, and we are the same place with them. Actually, we are the same people. Yes. So when you want to buy from us, you can contact us on 0244154416 or 024563788864 and then 0540640156 and also 0256 376287. That's Aseda rice. Organically produced in Ghana. It's Ghana rice, and we've not added any chemical. It's very authentic. Please order for more, and then we will deliver to you anywhere in Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you too, and thank you for coming to Ghana Fest 2026. We're here today, tomorrow, and Sunday. You have to come here and be a part of this. I'm going to take a quick break. When I come back, there are beats in here. We have Toma in here. I'll show you what you can buy. Guys, take it away. Let's move on.
Okay, MJ, I'll be coming there shortly just to have a feel of what exactly exhibitors are offering. But let me take you now to Aqua Safari, because the highly anticipated Joy Safari is now in full swing, with participants buzzing with excitement as they kick off the two-day adventure. My colleague Stephen Mensah is there for us. Stephen, take us away. Well, Stephen Mensah, I can't seem to hear you. I know that guests from all walks of life, they've come together just to enjoy this unique blend of tourism, adventure, and cultural exchange. I can't wait for your interaction with some of them. I can see you interacting with someone right now. Let's try if our connection is better.
Yes, and I'm enjoying it. You're really enjoying it. I'm sure I'm going to come back some other time. Anytime is that.
Oh, you should come back again.
Sure, I will. Thank you.
My daughter also.
Hi, baby.
Hi. What do you think of the whole trip?
It's relaxing already. The scene is beautiful. We are by nature, so we are happy. We're excited.
Excited.
Yes.
I think she's excited too.
Yes, she is.
Is this your first time here?
Yes, it's my first time. Yes.
What led you to come here today?
Oh, it was a gift. Someone paid for me. Yeah. So I'm happy to be here. Very relaxing. You can see we're on the boat close to nature.
What will be your standout so far?
So far, seeing the animals, being so close. I've never been so close to a donkey, and then the horses, and then we also fed the fishes. Great.
See, I think next time when we come, we'll be talking to you also. What's her name?
Irekwa.
Next time you come, we'll be talking to you, okay? All right. So, they're expressing their excitement with this whole trip. There are more people here, and I'd engage them. I see your cap and your whole glam.
Yeah.
I like the outfit. What do you make of the whole trip?
Well, the much talk about aqua safari. So I wanted to have a feel of it, a first hand of experience of aqua safari. So when I heard this on radio, I decided to join.
And you like the trip?
I am enjoying.
What's the standout for you right now?
Well, pure relaxation. I came to relax.
See, and you are evidently doing that.
Those put it down. form of communication is mostly non-verbal. So they withdraw, you know. So when I put down on it, you can crack. You know, there's some limit of force you mustn't exert on it.
You'll probably divert it down.
So can we take some videos? Boys not calm.
They are not my friend. Papa.
Hey. Here we go, Hashtag reptile experience. Hashtag.
This one.
Now monitor leader. Can lead up to 2 meters, you know, in length. You know, it's the longest living one in the world. You can live over 75 years.
Okay. You see that before inside and the back there.
These are the side.
Is that the go inside?
You are mad. Did it?
And they broke the
insurance. Go try some.